So I'm just going to test the STid Reader that is the standard reader with the 125 kilohertz module plugged onto the bottom of it. Now I've got several cards here. I have the HID SEOS card, which is a dual technology card, 13.56 megahertz and 125 kilohertz. I have the reader configured so that it will read the 125 kilohertz portion of the card, but not the 13.56 megahertz portion of the card. So if I present the card to the reader, it reads the 125 kilohertz portion. If I present it to the 13.56 megahertz part of the reader, it won't read it. I then have a card that's configured with a fully encrypted private ID that's set up for this reader as well, which is on 13.56 megahertz, Mifare DESFire. And the 13.56 megahertz portion of the card validates the encryption keys and reads that card. So this does two things. It allows us to not have the 13.56 megahertz part of the SEOS card reading, because that's an issue. The SEOS UID changes all the time every time you present a card to a reader. But it also allows us to read the 125 kilohertz part of the card. Then, as time progresses, we can get off that SEOS platform and use a fully encrypted private ID with a Mifare DESFire card using the same readers.